and one never knows when one might get a hot piece in the cockpit.
Catalina Video. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, they were the kings of manly movies, making some very ambitious films. And with high ambitions comes high altitude. So today, we'll be taking a look at Cockpit for definitely the first time ever, because YouTube didn't take down the old one for allegedly supporting terrorism. But I can't fly this one solo. So I had to call in a very trustworthy pilot I found on Craigslist.
My name is Hikiko, but I don't have time for this introduction. I've got a charter to catch.
Cockpit starts out with a 5-minute long montage of our cast and crew. Seriously, 5 minutes. Goes on for way too long.
It gets bigger when I pull on it.
But at least it leads us nicely into the film. Ah, there he is. The man Sylvester Stallone wishes he could be, Steve Rambo, looking slick in his pilot's outfit. Now, what I'm wondering is this a real airport or random parking garage? I'm leaning more towards parking garage, but I guess we'll see. In any case, you'd think a pilot would have a better parking spot than that.
Come again? Speak up, because I can barely hear anything. Boy Band did a masterful job with its sound design.
Tell me about it.
But now, I'm missing out on a crucial plot point that sets the stage for 2 feature-length movies. So in case you missed it, Steve was wondering if this guy had fixed the lock on his cockpit door.
I'm flying a charter later this evening to Aspen. I was wondering if you guys fixed the lock on my cockpit door yet?
This is a classic setup that I learned in my community college movie 101 class, right in between watching Mo Better Blues. Every element introduced in the film must have a meaning. Otherwise, you're just wasting the audience's time. In this case, the lock on the cockpit door is our Chekhov's gun. Just keep it in the back of your noggin for now. This might come up later.
Hey Ray, it's Caesar. I got an Aero Airlines pilot over here who has a question about one of the planes you worked on this morning.
It's not really a priority, but it is a gay charter, and one never knows when one might get a hot piece in the cockpit.
The rest of the mechanics walk in, and Steve, who at this point seems a little on edge, yet again asks about the cockpit door.
The lock on the cockpit door was broken. Did you guys get the message to fix it?
No, I don't remember seeing that on the list. Maybe you should get yourself off so you're not tempted to your passengers mid-flight.
That's a good idea. I'll have to try it sometime.
Steve walks off to get some propellers up in the air, just missing out on the meat spin down on the ground. Hold up! Who's this red shirt guy? Hey man, you can't just skip the how do you do's before you get familiar with these dudes. I don't even remember this guy from the montage. Did he just walk onto the set? He looks like a nice enough guy. Just let him hang out for a little bit. He's not gonna hurt anything.
I'll be damned. They actually managed to film this at a real airport. I don't know how, but I guess the TSA just doesn't give a shit as long as there's anal fisting involved. Today's flight is with Arrow Air, though something tells me this flight won't be as straight as an arrow. But even in this fantasy of a film, Cockpit won't let us forget just how fucking terrible the TSA is.
Excuse me, sir. I need to check you out. But I'm gonna miss my flight. Lift your arms up, please.
So, this poor guy gets pulled aside because, his crotch beeped.
There's something in there. There's nothing in my pockets.
This requires closer inspection. And yeah, the room they do the full body search in has windows in the door.
Go easy, there's nothing in there. So what the fuck is making the metal detector go off?
I can't tell you. It's embarrassing.
Well, you better tell me. I'll rip those pants off of you.
Fine. I'm wearing a cock ring.
What the hell is that?
Like you don't know what it is.
Where did you get it from?
Your girlfriend?
Yeah, right. Whatever. Can I go now?
Not so fast. I want to see how this thing works.
Well, unless you're gonna get down and suck my cock, you're shit out of luck.
Finally, planes. I was afraid we were only gonna get the dudes doing the helicopter.
Good afternoon, and welcome aboard Charter Flight 69 nonstop to Aspen.
So, these are our passengers? Instead of a bunch of eager men excited to sign up for a gay charter and hang out, we just end up with a cast of middle-aged men that made a series of bad life choices.
I love building bricks with Minecraft.
They're just trying to make an extra buck or two to buy their kids presents this year. Hi, Dad. Cockpit is the heartwarming tale about giving and receiving, and giving and receiving. And it's also about how my dad got me presents for Christmas of 2000. Hey, I remember that toy plane. Thanks, Dad.
So this is the titular cockpit, and those are some crusty switches. Come on, Steve. This is just unsanitary.
Come on in.
737.
This dude is Steve's friend and the, mastermind behind this whole airplane trip.
Hey Rob, nice to meet you. So you're responsible for all the hot cock on this plane.
And notice how he walked in the door without anyone needing to unlock it? Chekhov's gun.
Rob and I go back a few years. He organizes gay trips, and I always pilot his charter flights.
Yeah, these charter flights to Aspen always seem to get kind of wild. I don't know if it's the altitude or what.
The cut here is legitimately unsettling, and it sets the tone for the following scene.
What you reading?
That feel win. You're the only straight guy on the plane, 'cause you went with cheaptickets.com.
Cat got your tongue? God damn it, look what you've done. You have ruined my book.
Hey, lighten up. You don't need that book. I got something right here to keep you busy.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes, can I help you with something?
I cannot sit next to this drunken asshole one more second.
What seems to be the problem?
What's the problem? Were you not paying attention? He did tell you what the problem was 3 seconds ago.
Isn't it obvious he's shit-faced drunk and he's hitting on me?
Well, he must be drunk.
What?
James and Mike Mondays, the lost episode.
Been on many of these trips before?
Yeah, how about you?
Take a wild guess.
So I guess you'll be joining the club.
Do they want me to suffer and do everything myself?
Well, to become a member, you have to have sex with someone on the plane.
That is no longer possible for me.
Really? Come on.
You don't have much time.
Man, I can't wait to hit the slopes. Yeah, I can't wait to curl up naked with you in front of the fire.
This is literally the gayest scene in the whole film, and it goes on for way too long. Can we just get back to the guys fucking again? I'm getting anxious over here.
So it seems like everyone on this plane is getting it on. And Steve is not about to miss out.
Michael, you busy? I could really use a BJ. Why don't you come in here?
Poor co-pilot. Steve wants a BJ, and he's right there. But no, Steve wants Michael.
Why don't you go stretch your legs for a little while? I'm gonna get off with Michael.
Listen here, Mr. Co-pilot. We've all been in this exact situation, and it sucks. But it does get better. I'm sure there's someone on this plane who could help you out.
No problem, I could use a break anyway.
Excuse me. I ran for the flight attendant and no one came. Would you please give me a blanket?
That's right. To get over his heartbreak, co-pilot straight up sexually assaults one of his passengers. Wait, hold up. Muscle Man called for the flight attendant, but he didn't show. Kinda suspicious. I'm telling you, the flight attendant is up to something.
Back in the cockpit.
Fuck that Michael has a sweet mouth. You should have a go at it with him sometime.
I'd love to sometime. There's a real hot Latin guy out there I'd like to get my mouth on.
Hot, huh?
Would you mind to return the favor and let me and him use the cockpit for a while?
Sure, why not? That's why we call it the Cockpit.
Hold up, this is the hot piece of Latin ass that you were talking about? He might have mentioned going south of the border, but I think you misinterpreted his true intentions.
Alright, so this film has been going on for quite some time now, and not a lot has happened. So you might be asking, what's the point of this movie? Is it going anywhere? The answer is yes, because it's about to go down.
Hey, Captain, so who's flying the plane?
Don't worry, the co-pilot's up there.
So, got some time to kill?
Maybe.
You know, I always look forward to doing these trips so I can get it on with my favorite captain.
So what are we waiting at?
What are we waiting at? Is that an expression or something?
It's not an expression, it's a code. Think about it. What are we waiting at? At is a preposition, position. The straight man was not allowed to change position until the time was right.
Going somewhere?
Look, you've got to help me. I can't sit this drunk one more second.
Alright, move up to one of those seats up front.
You bitch, you mean there's been empty seats the entire time?
Then there was the cock ring. Cock lock. The lock on the cockpit door. Bing!
Where's the bathroom?
It's that door right up there.
Oh no, that's not the way to the bathroom.
Oh my god. Are you telling me the flight attendant was behind this whole thing?
Hey, this ain't the bathroom!
Fun fact, this plane was allegedly used in Charlie's Angels.